As a parent, you never want to see your child fail. That could be from when they first start walking and they're falling down, or to doing really bad in school on a test, or even getting fired from a job. We don't want them to go through the pain and suffering that failing can cause. We want them to be happy and successful. But unfortunately, the way that we often deal with failing can keep them from being happy and successful. In this video, we're looking at how failure can be a good thing. We'll take a look at some of the myths around failure and also some of the benefits that failure can bring. And then we'll also touch on some of the ways that you can support your child when they do fail. Hey guys, I'm Jason Kreidman and welcome to another episode of Dad University. We cover a different dad advice topic every Thursday. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Failure is a powerful thing. Sometimes the intention of the parent can be good, but the reality of protecting the child from failure is not. So here are some common myths around children failing. If I don't let my child fail, it means I love them. Good examples of this are helicopter parenting or lawnmower parenting, where parents do everything in their power to protect their child from everything. I'm not going to say you don't love your child if you do this, but if you truly want what's best for them, you'll allow them to fail. You can coach them and be there for support, but keeping them from failing is not the answer. Another myth: if my child fails, it looks bad on me. Parents will protect their child from failing because they think it makes themselves look bad. There is a huge college admissions scandal happening right now. Parents illegally paid a lot of money for their children to get into prestigious schools. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that the parents are very concerned with the specific school that their child goes to because they feel it's a reflection on them. As hard as it can be sometimes, we have to let our children live their own life and make their own choices. And another myth: if my child fails, they will never be successful. Successful people fail. They typically fail a lot. The difference is that they've learned how to bounce back from failure. They've built that muscle so that when they do fail, it doesn't knock them down for very long, if at all. So how is failure a good thing? Let's take a look at some of the benefits of our children failing. Number one, they are more likely to take risks. If it's okay to fail, then it's okay to try. And we want our children to try new things and to take risks in life. This could be trying a new sport or, playing an instrument. Maybe it's pursuing a person that they're interested in or going after that job that they desire. Taking risks can positively impact our lives. Number two, they build resilience. So you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how it affects you. Building resilience helps you recover faster and get through difficult things. Each time your child fails and then recovers from it, they are building up their resiliency. Negative things will eventually affect them less. Number three, they avoid making the mistake in the future. It's important that we learn from our mistakes. And if a child is protected from failure, they aren't going to learn anything. We ultimately want them to be able to take care of themselves and be self-sufficient. Number four, they build self-esteem. Bouncing back from failure is extremely powerful. Just like resiliency, every time you recover from failure, they will build self-esteem. Their confidence will increase. So great, you're allowing your child to fail. Now what? Well, allowing them to fail doesn't mean that you're abandoning them. You're going to be there to coach them along and to encourage them. So here are some things that you can do to support your child when they fail. Number one, make it a teachable moment. So you might ask them, hey, what could you have done differently to have a different outcome? There might be an opportunity to learn something from this experience. Number two, be empathetic. So instead of saying, hey, it's okay, don't worry about it, you might say something like, I can see that you're upset by this. I can imagine that it's difficult for you. And I'm going to say this over and over. Empathy is the number one parenting tool. You have to learn it. Number three, give them unconditional love. Whether they win or lose, your love is unconditional. They need to know that failure and mistakes are okay, and they will be loved no matter what. This last point is so important as children begin to shape their perceptions. If they perceive that success means love and failure means that they aren't loved, you are going to have bigger issues. Make sure that your child understands that you love them no matter what. I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on failure? Do you feel like it's okay for you to fail? Leave your feedback in the comments section below. Be sure to give this episode a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on that notification bell, and share this video on social media. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.